Alright guys, so what is up? It is your boy Michael back, and today is April 1st, and you know what shoe came out today. Alright guys, so unless you've been living under a rock, you already know that this specific pair of the 2017 Royals, not this specific pair, but this specific shoe, was being hyped ever since these came out in 2016 of September. Once we got these, everyone was like, yo, retro the Royals, and here we are, April 1st, got the Royals now. I'm gonna do this as like a review video, but I'm also gonna compare my 01 pair to the 2017 pair. We're gonna compare qualities, we're gonna compare the boxes, we're gonna compare the font on the boxes, the paper on the boxes, the way the boxes smell.
Boy, if you don't get...
Nah, we're not gonna do all that. But we're just gonna compare the two shoes, see which one I'm feeling more. Curious to see which one you guys are feeling more. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So, with that being said, can we get the lights? Bow. That right there is the 2017 Royals. And then now we have the 2001 Royals. So starting off with the cut of the sneaker, 2017 on the left, 2001 on the right. As you see with the 2017, the actual cut of the sneaker is a lot higher than the 2001s. With my Jordan 1s, I do like the high cut. This mimics the OG very well, and this was a definitely cop just because for the 2017s having the higher cut. Alright, so now we're going to go through the leather quality of the shoe. 2017s, on all the blue hits of the shoe, so around the ankle, the heel, the check, and the toe, has that same tumbled leather that the Breads had of 2016 on the toe, check, ankle, and heel. Now a lot of people like to compare leather quality on the ones to the shattered backboards just because those had such a good leather on them. Personally, I do not like the shattered backboards. I personally do not like the color orange. I would have been fine with any other color other than orange. So that's just my opinion though. But the leather on the 2017s is on point. The black having a buttery smooth leather and heel buttery smooth leather, and just overall it's good leather. You know what I mean? They're 160 for this. I feel like I didn't get cheated. We're gonna look at the 2001 pair and the 2001 pair. If it can get in focus, there we go. The 01 pair doesn't have the tumbled leather. It has, on all the blue hits, this nice buttery leather. I wouldn't say the quality is as good as a tumbled leather just because of how soft that leather is, but it's very smooth. On the check on the 01s, it's not leather, it's actually nubuck. And on the check on the 2017s, you can actually see that that is tumbled as well. So, now personally to me, I honestly would have liked the 17 Royals a little bit more if they would have just gave me this buttery smooth leather. I just like it more, you know what I mean? It's like the tumbled leather is good to a certain extent for me. It's like you already gave it to the Breads, and I understand you might as well give it to the Royals, but just give me that buttery leather, man. We're comparing the blue, the royal blue, the blue that makes the Royals, you know what I mean? 01 pair on the left, 17 pair on the right. Now, when images first came up of the 17 Royals, the blue, it looks so off to me. Like the pictures weren't doing it justice, and it was a complete turn off to me. Like it looked really, really, really light. Like it didn't look like that royal blue that we all love. You know what I mean? And when you look at the 01, it's like that's blue. You know what I mean? I think it's a little hard to tell on the camera right now just because of the lighting, but the 01 pair is definitely a lot darker than the 17 pair. And I know that the 17 pair is a lot darker than the 13 pair. So, 01, darker blue. It really just depends on what shade of blue you prefer. Like I said, I'm rolling with the 01s on this one, but 17 is not a bad choice. And so right now I have the 01 pair. You can see that the Nike Air on the tongue is trademarked. Nike's trademarked, the check is trademarked. And now the tongues are pretty similar. I would say the 01s are just a little bit more spongier. And with the collar on the 01s, it definitely has that more padded collar. Feels more like in the SB days when the Dunks were big. It feels like that kind of padding. Really comfortable. And for the 17 pair, Nike Air, it's a lot thicker. As you can see, the Nike and the check mark all trademarked. And on the collar, a lot skinnier, a lot more round. Definitely mimics the OG better. It's pretty safe to say that the 17, it's closer to the OG than the 2001, rather than the tumbled leather on this. And so for the Wings logo on the 01, it's off-centered, and it definitely feels like it's a little bit more engraved into the leather. It definitely feels a little bit deeper. And on the tongue, which I don't think you're gonna be able to see, on the tongue on the 01 Royals and the 01 Breads, they're all numbered. This pair is 32,710 out of 50,000. And yeah, and it has a Jumpman on the insole as well. For the 17s, now the Wings is a little bit, not a little bit, is centered. No like little thing on, well, I mean there is the little tag on the tongue, but I mean it's not saying how many pairs it's out of. And then on the insole has the Nike Air, which everyone knows on all of the remastered ones, that Nike Air disappears after one wear. That's, come on Jordan brand, figure something out, make it last longer. So tell me people, 17 pairs, do you feel the whole tumbled leather thing? Are you feeling the high cut? Are you feeling the going back to the OG? Or are you feeling the 01 pair more, you know, just because they're a little bit older? And do you think that the 2017 Royals outdid the 2016 Breads? I mean, when I say outdid, I don't mean leather quality, I don't mean quality of the shoe. I mean, do you think that there was more hype around the 16 Breads or the 17 Royals? Go ahead and let me know. Just let me know. On the real, let me know. Do you prefer the 17s or do you prefer the 2001s? Me, myself, I prefer the 2001s. Just because the 01 Breads and the 01 Royals, that's like a dream shoe to me. But the 17s, not a bad choice. I don't know if they're gonna restock these like how they did with the Breads back then. We're probably gonna see a couple small restocks, but don't expect a lot of pairs to come out in those restocks. If you didn't get a pair, I hope you get your pair. I hope you don't pay a lot for it. I don't see prices for the 17 Royals skyrocketing like we saw the 13 Royals, all the way up to $1,000 for the 13s. So yeah, so with that being said, hope you enjoyed the review or comparison of the 17 Royals to the 2001 Royals. And I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Peace. Yeah. What's wrong with me?